Are we back? Are we back? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. My whole computer screen went black, but I could still hear stuff, and I was like, uh-oh, what's going on? And then OBS had a pop-up that said, an encoding error had occurred in OBS. And I noticed I wasn't streaming anymore, so I hope that didn't, like, mess up my VOD from, like, my 2-hour 15-minute VOD. Yeah, OBS happened. Nothing there. Yeah, go get some food, Mystic. I'll be here for a little while longer. About 50 more minutes. Annoyance! Kaplow! Can you guys believe that we're less than a week to September? Craziness. Get out of my way! I'm biking here! Are you? 101 Dalmatian Street centers around a large family of 99 Dalmatian puppies whose names begin with the letter D and their parents Doug and Delilah, the latter of whom is a great-great-granddaughter of Pongo and Perdita. Is this on Disney Plus? Ugh. Let me run away, please. Oh, gosh. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to kick your butt. Kawaii be like, why you don't finish Series of Unfortunate Events so we can watch? What book are you on? Can I run away while it's asleep? Slippery slope. So you don't have too much to go. Maybe I should kill him while he's asleep. You only have 3.5 books left to go then. You're letting the story settle for years. Okay, so what's this? Oh! Hello. "101 Dalmatians was fun at first, but then being in the fandom ruined it for me." What do you mean? Are people being gross about Dalmatian puppies? I thought that I already had the ability to climb up stuff like this. Do I not? Oh, just the people. I guess I don't have, like, rock climb. Hello. Mount Press exudes mystical psychic energies, and I'm going to study them. Okay. Scientist Adon. I don't know. Alright, well this is definitely probably a level up for Percival. So let's see what we can do. The Paw Patrol fandom I was in. What? Were you in a Paw Patrol fandom? Fun at first, then turned completely toxic. I know nothing about Paw Patrol except for the one time I watched it with kids I was babysitting. I don't want to die, so I'm gonna use a potion. That's kicking me randomly. Oh, yay, when you came to visit? Was it like the best show ever? I bet the kicking really added to it, yeah? Indy seems to be a rare exception. That's true. I don't know. I mean, I've met toxic people in some fandoms, but generally I think the Pokemon fandom is okay. I mean, it's very big, so obviously I only know teeny pockets of it, but I am clean. Time for food. Yay! Time for food for Mystic too. I'm trying to get comfortable in my chair. The mother apologized often. I told her the kid's best efforts had no effect on me. That's good. There are toxic people. Yeah, I think there's toxic people in every fandom because people are people, and unfortunately some people are just, you know, unhealthy toward others. What did that just say? I think it said a psychic type that I cannot remember. Gardevoir. We're just gonna keep Percival out, I guess. And Assurance! Nice! What a wonderful world. I just think that, I just look at it like, I feel really lucky to have the community that I do, because I feel like it's very, like, understanding and giving, you know, for the most part, and I just really like, I like to foster that kind of community, you know, in my channel and in other people's channels, so I just feel very lucky that, for the most part, everybody that I hang out with, like, on Twitch, which overlaps with my fandoms pretty much, is pretty awesome. Hello. Hi. This mountain cave was peaceful until you came along. Leave me. Black Belt Macmillan. This is not good. Your last name is Doggo. Where's his wife? Macmillan's wife? What? Kawhi has only received death threats from the House MD fandom. Holy flip, are you serious? Why? That sounds like a juicy story, and you know I love the juicy stories. I don't know who that is because I don't watch House, but... Oh, there was a show in the 70s called Macmillan and Wife. Oh, okay. Okay. Coffee done. I now have a blackberry bubbly. Not as good as Polar, but still good. Huddy is a ship. House and Cuddy. Again, I know who House is, but I don't really know anything else about that show. And somebody gave her a death threat, like some, like, Huddy simp. I didn't pay attention again. Oh, this is fine. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, but I'm not drinking, like, adult beverages. Are you Spartan? How did your appointment go? If you can't have people wanting the same ships as you like, they deserve death threats. Wow, some people. It was deleted before she saw it by mods, but she saw the other posters' reactions to it. Yikes. Like, it's not even real, y'all. Not like you should give death threats to anything that is real, but goodness. It was so much fun. I feel like I'm detecting some sarcasm, but it is like over text, so sometimes it's hard to read tone. I already had my coffee laced. Perfect.
I'm here to study the wildlife of Mount Press. There really is a lot.
Told to stay home tomorrow and Friday. Ooh, so does that mean you can't go into your meeting? Pokemon Ranger Katarina would like to battle. Petties just seem to be really antagonistic against all other ships. Parabolic charge! 4-day weekend. What? But you walked out anyway, so can you have your little meeting? Can you do it like over Skype or Zoom or whatever? Still going in for that. That's good. How is this Volibee still alive? Cut, please. I wonder if I can replace these like HMs with other things because I have like items to replace. I should try that next time they learn something. Homer, the plant called and they said if you don't come in Friday, don't bother coming in on Monday. Woohoo! 4-day weekend! I really don't want to keep switching. But I'm running out of PP on that roof. Please hit him. Thank you. Delcatty. Anna, is it you that said you really liked Delcatty when you saw her? That did hardly nothing. That's fine. Heyo. She'd like it more if it was Del Doggy. Yeah. There are all kinds of ships I don't like, but I try to follow the rule. If you don't like it, keep scrolling. Yeah. I feel like that's a really good golden rule for the internet in general that a lot of people don't follow. I do randomly say a lot of Pokemon are cute. That's fine. Pidgeot. Let's go back to... I remember somebody... I cannot remember. Somebody I grew up with called it Pidgeot for a really long time. But I always thought like Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot made the most sense. But I remember somebody I knew called it Pidgeot. I got to accidentally mop the floor just now. You like accidentally grabbed the bucket and suds and mop? And you're like, well, might as well. Pidgeot, like an idiot pigeon. I follow the rule of saying that ship is stupid, you're stupid, then never look. I did it!
I should have studied harder.
Or did something like spill accidentally.
Have you joined the Rangers Club? You should. We go on adventures.
I wonder if I should go back and try to do like more like ranger mission things. Ah, I'm sorry about that, Paige. Did I ever tell you guys about the time at work that I spilled an entire, like, urn of coffee all over the kitchen at work? Pidgeot flew. our lines. It has fainted. If we listen to each other's side, we find we're never too far apart, and maybe love is to bring. Okay, so used to, before COVID, the overnight shift would make an entire pot of coffee to put out in the lobby at like 4 a.m. for like early risers, you know, early flight people, things like that. We haven't been doing. Yeah, I think because you were streaming when this happened. So I was working an overnight shift. This was back in like December, I think, around the holidays. And I was like, okay, it's like 3:45, so I should probably go start the coffee brewing. And I went into the kitchen. And what I didn't check, dang, I do need waterfall right here. What I didn't check was that the, like, you know, like on a, like the, like, air pots or whatever they're called, those urns of coffee, and they have like the spout, and you pull the spout to like release the coffee. Well, what I didn't notice was that the spout was already set to open. And I didn't know that, and so when I put it under the spout and I hit brew and I walked away, and I let it brew for the 10 minutes, and then I walked back to the kitchen, and it literally just went through the air pot, out the spout, all over the kitchen floor and counters, and that it's like something like, I think like those air pots are supposed to hold like 50 cups of coffee. And so 50 cups of coffee was everywhere. And the kitchen smelled like straight up coffee for like 3 days. And I had to spend like an hour like wiping everything down and mopping it all up because it was literally everywhere. Pidget uses big brain. Knew coffee was bad for you. Night shifts are killer. So I just remember like it just hurt the heart, you know what I mean? To walk back in and be like, what the heck? Do I get rid of surf or do I get rid of brine? I'll get rid of brine. Pidget uses big brain. Pidget has drowned. What? How? Yeah, I'd probably do that too. It was just, I just remember thinking like, oh, why? Why would anybody leave the urn with the spout open, you know? And if I had stood there for like 30 more seconds before walking away after hitting brew, I would have noticed it, obviously. The kitchen floor was thirsty for coffee. So, is this all connected? Looks like it. The floor is lava became the floor is coffee. Hi. Do you think you can make it to the top? The climb is a difficult one. Well, I mean, I don't know how far I am, but we're just going, you know? Hiker Purple would like to battle. I'm gonna name my little boy Purple. The floor was tired. It was 4 a.m. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm mostly running out of PP, which is a little bit of an issue. Only 2? Bone meringue! Gigalith is cool. That's a cool Pokemon, let's be reals. Let's try Bone Rush again. 1. Let's go for 5. 2. Let's go for 5. Why? Why do we only do that? Why do we only do 2? Do it again. Dang it, it was almost a level up. It was the first rock type I really used. I mostly ignored them until that gen, I guess. I can understand that. I'm not huge into rock types, but there are some rock types that I just really like. Crobat! Rock Slide! I wonder if I can do it 2 in a row! That didn't work with Ninetales earlier. Ayo! It rocks to rock. Yeah, my t-shirt that I'll make says, sucks to suck, rocks to rock. And then it'll have like a giggleth on it. But I was fine with ground types, as I always thought Dugtrio and Marowak were rad. Ground types are cool. And I really like electric types. Honestly, there aren't really types that I don't like. I think my least favorite type might be fighting type. But there are still fighting types that I really like. So, you know, it's hard to say that, like, I don't like this type or whatever. I'm gonna heal up Sadness because I still have, like, 7 revives. Oh, I have 8 revives. Did I pick up a revive that I don't remember doing? Blasting through these hyper potions, but at this point I'm so far into this cave I don't really want to go back. Any tips for Sapphire? Oh, are you playing through Sapphire for the first time? My tips for Sapphire are, yeah, I am a Hoenn fangirl, so that's my favorite gen. That's what he said? What? So Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald are my favorite. That's my favorite generation of Pokemon and my favorite games and my favorite region. Emerald being my favorite Pokemon game overall. But I do love Ruby and Sapphire. So if you want kind of an easier time, I would say if you pick Torchic, Blaziken is kind of an OP, like overpowered starter. However, my favorite starter is Mudkip because its type advantage is really nice for a lot of the gyms, especially early on in the game. Oh, Spartan banned. Just kidding. Another thing is there is a steep level curve between gyms 6 and 7. So not to spoil anything, but if you're gonna take some time to do any grinding between the gyms, take the time to grind between gyms 6 and 7. 7 is the hardest gym in my opinion. So, and then the last quarter of the game, there's a lot of like water and surfing. So if you do pick the fire type starter, I would recommend having a strong either grass or electric type leveled up by the last quarter of the game, because you're going to be doing a lot of surfing and battling a lot of water types at that point. So those are kind of like my general tips about Hoenn, but it's a beautiful game. The music is just off the chain. I really can't say enough good about Hoenn. So is Mudkip. So is Mudkip what? What are you saying? What are you saying about Mudkip right now, Spartan? Don't even. I'm so hip. I'm really not hip, but thank you. I don't know what I did that was hip. I'm a professional trainer with 3 sponsors. Do you think you have a chance? Okay, Leon over here. Mudkip can be OP, I guess. Yeah, if you want a more challenging run, I would pick the grass type starter. But, you know, duly noted. I'll let you know how things go. Sounds good. Thanks for asking me what my tips would be. I really hope that you love the game. Oh, did I say off the chain? I forgot. I immediately forget everything I say. So close! It's Pokemon. I'm sure I'll love it. Good. Wasted a PP on another sludge wave. It's a fair attitude that most don't have anymore, unfortunately. Oh, that you'd love it because it's Pokemon. Imbor. Looks like this lady's got all the Gen 5 starters. Ah, look at Imbor. I loves him. I can't remember. I think Imbor has worse special defense than he does regular defense. Got him. I just like saluted. I don't know why I did that. Samurott. Maybe I should try. I'm not a. I don't really have a lot of HP left, so I don't want to take 2 turns to pull off a solar beam. Ah! Maybe I should have. So close. Don't crit. I'm faster, so it's fine. They were pretty bad sponsors, though. Team Rocket sponsors Cool Trainer Amelia. Feeling like I'm getting close and I'm not. There's so much to do. I ran away to join the circus, but now I'm lost in this mountain. Can you help me find my way out? Sure, why don't we team up and you can battle with me in double battles and keep my Pokemon healed, because that would be cool. I always bear in mind that with anything game/film, there's been hard work and effort that gone into it, so I'm always willing to give things a shot to try to see the good points, even if I end up not liking it overall. That's a really good opinion, I think. A really good way to approach anything, I think. So I respect that. And if you don't like it, hey, you gave it a fair shot and that's fine. Headbutt. That does not apply to mid. I mean, I gave mid a fair chance. It just disappointed me in every way. Dragon Pulse. Cool. I really haven't been, running into a lot of wild Pokemon anymore. Let's see. I think I'm gonna heal up Sam and then go ahead and do a Solar Beam. I think I can do a Solar Beam in a cave, right? That's because it's no hard work and effort put into them. You're just making them go extinct. It's cool. What, the Pokemon? So, there was the Nancy Drew community, because the Nancy Drew point-and-click adventure games on the PC are the first things I ever streamed, so a lot of my community are Nancy Drew fans, and the company Her Interactive unfortunately did kind of a bad, they pulled a bad, and I don't like being asleep, come on. They had 32 games out and a really big, community. I wouldn't say really big community, but a really loyal community. And their Game 33 they outsourced like almost all of it, or pretty much all of it, and we waited 5 years for game 33, and when it came out it was just really bad, unfortunately, compared to the games that they had been making. And they were producing 2 games a year, so we were used to kind of getting a game every 6 months. And while I completely understand that like things have to change and improve, and sometimes with those improvements come delays, we waited 5 years for a game that was really bad and completely outsourced to a different company. And so it was just kind of like a really big disappointment when it all came out. And so that's why we make jokes about Midnight Salem. We abbreviate to mid. So yeah, but that happens. They pulled several bads. Yeah, they did outsource a lot, so being asleep is a life choice at this point. You want to take a nap, Spartan? And yeah, and they were horrible to the fans in the meantime. They were pretty much like straight up dishonest with a lot of the fandom. The transparency that they had been known for between themselves and the fans kind of just completely disappeared, and so the fans felt like they were being ignored, not talked to. You know, like if they had just been more like, hey, you know, things are not going well or whatever, it would have been a little more understandable, we think. Like, yeah, they hid criticisms and they highlighted praise, where it just kind of felt like it just wasn't honest anymore. And so we're a little disappointed in the company now, especially those of us who've been playing those games since childhood. That's awesome, Spartan. You should lay there and enjoy the time. You rest up. You've been working way too hard. I'm glad you finally stood up. I'm gonna go up first. Get out of my way or feel my wrath! I literally wasn't in your way. I was walking around you. Yeah, unfortunately, Brandon. They let bullying run rampant on their Facebook page while banning other people for the simple offense of just asking about the game. Yeah, that's true. Go, Percival! We're gonna switch you out immediately. I really need to heal up my Pokemon, mostly for the fact that I'm running out of PP. The games, no. I mean, on Steam, you can get some of the games for like $5 or less during like a summer sale. Or like, you know, the big sales that they have. But like straight up new, they're only like 20 or $25 new. Yeah, the company just used to be so respectable and like upfront with fans, and like really took what the fans said and like took that feedback and used it to make improvements, but that just hasn't been the case lately. In some cases, the people getting bullied were young people. Like, I'm an adult, whatever, I can handle stuff, but teens and kids were being really hurt by things said and done by both her and other toxic fans. Yeah. Sad, sad day. Fly! Okay. Pokemon question. What's a better Pokemon? Throw or Sock? Throw or Sock? I vote Throw because I like the defenses. I can tell you what happened there, Spartan. They got a new CEO. And she really didn't have a lot of game experience, and what she wanted from the company and from the games was just completely different than what the fans wanted. And so she wanted to focus on making mobile games and completely like abandon the main series. She was the one that kind of wanted to outsource. Yeah, Penny Milliken. She's the one that kind of wanted to outsource everything, from what I understand. Ooh, Sky Attack. So they got a new CEO that just kind of sucked. Second turn attack where critical hits land more easily. Ah, it's only got 5 HP though. And I don't have like an item for fly. I guess I'll just go back to a move remember if I want to. Oh, welcome back with food. What'd you get? She wanted something cheaper and faster, unfortunately. Who we learned last night has 2 L's, and people have been spelling her name wrong or something. Oh, Milliken has 2 L's? You're literally the worst kind of person. What do you mean, lady? I literally don't understand what you're upset about right now. I was avoiding you, and you confronted me, and then I beat you. Oh, I spelled it wrong on purpose today. What's up here? Chicken wangs! Oh, Percival's singing the music of the cave. That's cute. I'm thinking there must be a hidden item up here. Enjoy them wangs. BF wangs. It just reminds me of iCarly. Like, why go into the video game business if you know nothing about it? I think because she had good, like, she had Microsoft experience, so she had, like, some, you know, like, computer and, like, programming and, like, apps experience. She just went in with a mindset that does not work for the small company that Her Interactive was and is. And instead of trying to adapt her experience to what the company was already doing really well, she wanted to mold Her Interactive to fit her previous experience, completely bypassing what the fandom, like what the fan base of the company wanted, looked for, the demographics, and, you know, all of those elements. She just, like, I think maybe she just didn't, she thought the fans would follow the company instead of trying to find that good balance of middle ground of, like, new and what the fans already wanted. She wanted to do all new, and it kind of alienated the fan base because she wasn't transparent about that. Like, the company wasn't transparent about that. So they just started, like, changing things, doing layoffs, you know, all of that kind of stuff. And don't get me wrong, from what I understand, the company was already not doing the best financially when she stepped in, but I don't, like, the steps she took didn't improve it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right, exactly. But, and, like, I understand, like, wanting to improve upon that, but I think changing completely what you were doing is just not the right move. Pretty much, Tara, yeah. And we have a mobile Nancy Drew game, and it was designed for children under the age of 10 years old. And it wasn't fun. So, yeah, it's like the people who are Nancy Drew fans, they don't really care about, like, a mobile Nancy Drew game unless you were to, but if they were to do something fun and, like, accessible, like maybe put some of the Nancy Drew mini games on, like, a mobile platform so you could play, like, some of the mini games that you play in the middle of, like, a regular mystery, that would probably be great. But I don't know. I don't claim to be, like, a businesswoman or know, like, the ins and outs of what makes a game company successful. I'm just kind of talking from the perspective of a fan. But this fan has been disappointed for a few years now. And, like, I still love the series. I'm just afraid for their future. Exactly, Spartan. And exactly, Anna. They tried an idea, it failed, and so they were just going to try that idea again until it was successful. And I just feel like, eep, you know? Like, if it's not working, why are you doing so much? Why are you putting so much effort into an idea that's obviously not working? Yeah, exactly. You know, I'd play Scopa on my phone. What's your favorite type of Pokemon? Steel, electric? There are just so many options. Yeah. Codes and clues. Engineer Jeffrey! Yeah, exactly. And I think that's the thing. Nobody was, like, against the mobile games, but we were against the mobile games if it meant that the main series games were going to suffer for it. And that's kind of what happened. The main series games suffered for the sake of putting time, money, and effort into a bunch of, like, mobile games that were bad. Ah, did Clang hang on? Yep, with 1 little HP. So, headbutt. Sorry to get on that tangent. I'm probably going to wrap up here in about 10 minutes. Howdy, howdy, Britt. How are you? Good to see ya. Uh-oh, I think Rodom has levitate, doesn't it? Ah! Sure does. Okay. Britt, is it laundry time? It actually is. We knew it. We always do laundry in each other's streams. Thank you for shouting out Britt. Oh! Okay, that's fine. I'm glad you're doing well. I am too. Ugh, substitute. Don't die, please. Don't die, please. Don't die, please. Ugh. So close if they didn't have that stupid substitute up. It's not a Nuzlocke tear, it's okay. What? Stinking substitute. Trying to get adjusted to school again. Not been feeling well the past few days with some headaches, but I'm starting to feel better. I'm glad you're feeling better. Goodness gracious. Your type is the best. What type is your favorite? I should copy yours. Let us heal. I'm a little nervous that I'm blasting through all of my items and I'm not going to have anything for whatever is happening at the top of this mountain. Carbos. Who should I give some speed to? I feel like I should give some speed to... Okay, I don't think there's anything down here. I think I gotta surf up that waterfall. When I get done with stream, I'm gonna do some chores and clean my room and just chill a little bit. Yeah, that's totally what I meant. Wow, they have everything in this game. Uh-oh. There we go. Blasted me from full to almost dead there. You sound like a teenager? Do I? I mean, I still look like a teenager. Dun, 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 dun. Run! Another crock-a-rock. Yeah, I got away. I look like a child. That's not true. Which side do I go up? Ooh. Yeah, you for sure don't look like you're in your 20s. Closer to 30 than 20. In a world where Storm is going on 3 years old, V is definitely still a teenager. I need more badges to break this rock. Uh-oh. Same. We all just know where the Fountain of Eternal Youth is. Let's grass knot. Definitely, Tara. You look like you're, like, 18. I left it somewhere. The Fountain of Eternal Youth. Tara is 45, and he looks like he's 18. It's awesome. Grass knot! Oh! Hello! Not gonna lie, I thought everyone was joking about Tara's age at first. Yeah. I was like, oh, look at this friend who is probably around my age. Yeah. Uh-huh. What's Crystal Chronicles? Surprise! Tara's really old. Really? For sure. Final Fantasy. Oh, okay. It's not a joke that Tara's in his 40s at all. Oh, cool. I've trained here for 3 years. I am the ultimate trainer. You think you can take me on? Sure. Cool, Trainer Solomon. Yes, my son. Okay, I don't like Kecleon because it's hard to battle against, but we're gonna make it into an electric type and then we're gonna switch out. You are the best, Dad. Uncle Tara, can we go play on the swings? Bone meringue! Nice! Too kind, little Sparty, and of course we can, Brit. Ariados. Let's switch. Let's not switch. Okay, have fun at your meeting if you can. See you later. Thanks for being here. Why only 2? These two hurricanes out there are getting serious. Yeah. Hoping the best for Hoping the best for everyone in Louisiana and Texas. Dang it. Sadness dead. Get him quick. Nice. Heyo! I don't know who's coming out next, but I gotta switch. Nice. Oh no, homework. Okay, I'm gonna heal my Pokemon, and then I'm gonna save it, I think, and call it there. Oh! Yeah, Nurse Joy's there. Hi, Nurse Joy. I forgot you were here. After swings, will you help me with my multiplication tables? Up, Heaven's Walkway. I guess we're going to Heaven's Walkway. It's been awesome watching the stream and chatting with you guys. It's been awesome having you. I hope you will come by again. I plan to stream tomorrow twice, if my day allows me to. I plan to do a lunchtime stream around 12 o'clock after my eye appointment, where I plan to play some Bug Fables. And then tomorrow, late afternoon, evening, I plan to do some Nancy Drew. I'm still in the middle of Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, which is funny because now I feel like everybody on Twitch is playing Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon. But if you want to come join me while I play through that, either of those games tomorrow, one will be around 12 o'clock Eastern Time, one will be around 4 or 5 Eastern Time. I'll take a little break in the middle to do some chores, but I plan to try to do 2 streams tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of the day, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Again, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. 12-hour stream when? Yes, yes, that's correct, Brandon. I think you're about 5 hours behind me. It's 3 o'clock p.m. right now, so if it's 8 o'clock for you, then you're 5 hours behind me. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Everybody take care of yourselves. I'm going to go do some more chores and chill out and enjoy my day. So it feels good to kind of get back into more of a regular rhythm of streaming again. It just feels good, you know. Have a wonderful rest of the day, everybody. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Much love. Bye.